On a remote chain of volcanic islands in Indonesia lives a predator unlike any other on Earth. Massive, ancient, deadly, the Komodo dragon. Often called the closest thing to a real-life dragon, this giant reptile has ruled these islands for millions of years, and everything about it is built for survival. At first glance, the Komodo dragon appears slow and heavy, but beneath its armored skin lies one of nature's most efficient predators. Adult Komodo dragons can grow over 10 feet long and weigh more than 150 pounds. With muscular bodies, razor-sharp claws, and powerful tails, they dominate nearly every creature sharing their territory. On these isolated islands, they are the apex predator. Komodo dragons rely heavily on stealth. Their rough scales blend perfectly into dry grasslands and rocky terrain, allowing them to remain nearly invisible while waiting for prey. And when the moment comes, they strike with explosive speed. Deer, wild boars, birds, and even water buffalo can become victims of these giant lizards. Their attack is brutal and precise. For years, scientists believed bacteria inside the Komodo dragon's mouth killed prey slowly through infection. But modern research revealed something even more terrifying. Komodo dragons possess venom. Their saliva contains toxic proteins that prevent blood clotting and rapidly weaken victims. Even if prey escapes the initial attack, the venom continues working. The dragon simply follows, waiting for exhaustion to take over. Their sense of smell is extraordinary. Using their forked tongues, Komodo dragons can detect the scent of blood from miles away. Tiny particles in the air are analyzed through a specialized sensory organ inside the mouth, allowing them to track injured prey with terrifying accuracy. Very little escapes their attention. Despite their size, Komodo dragons are surprisingly fast. In short bursts, they can sprint at speeds exceeding 12 miles per hour. Powerful legs and muscular tails allow them to ambush prey with shocking force. One bite is often enough to seal a victim's fate. Young Komodo dragons live very different lives from adults. Smaller and vulnerable, juveniles spend much of their time hiding in trees to avoid predators, including larger Komodo dragons. Cannibalism is common among these reptiles. Even their own kind is not safe. To survive, young dragons develop agility and caution early in life. Komodo dragons are also skilled swimmers. They can travel between islands by crossing open ocean waters, expanding their territory across Indonesia's volcanic archipelagos. This ability helped them dominate isolated ecosystems for thousands of years. During mating season, males engage in violent battles for dominance. Towering upright on their hind legs, they wrestle with immense strength, attempting to overpower rivals. The winners earn the right to reproduce. But remarkably, female Komodo dragons possess another extraordinary ability. In rare cases, they can reproduce without males through a process known as parthenogenesis. A lone female can create offspring entirely on her own. It is one of nature's strangest survival mechanisms. As ancient as they appear, Komodo dragons are not invincible. Habitat destruction, climate change, and human activity threaten their fragile island ecosystems. Today, these legendary reptiles are protected, with conservation efforts focused on preserving the few places where they still survive in the wild. Because nowhere else on Earth can creatures like this be found. The Komodo dragon is more than a giant lizard. It is a living relic from another age. A predator shaped by isolation, evolution, and survival. Silent across the dry volcanic islands, the dragon waits, watching, smelling the wind, and reminding the world that monsters still exist in nature. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to Echoes of Origin for more cinematic documentaries exploring the world's most fascinating and terrifying creatures. New episodes every week, where nature's hidden legends come to life.